All right, so we have talked about the Facebook algorithm, we've talked about the Instagram algorithm, and today we are going to talk about the LinkedIn algorithm, which, in our opinion here at Brand Yourself, LinkedIn is the most underrated social media platform, and I want to help you figure out what you need to do in order to have your posts on LinkedIn actually do something. My name is Katie and I'm with Brand Yourself Consulting, and I am so excited to talk with you today about this topic because LinkedIn is super powerful. I work with it a lot with my clients and they are seeing amazing results with some really simple changes. Before we begin, I want to discuss with you a little bit about the LinkedIn algorithm and what it uses to determine what goes into your feed. Remember, your feed is different than what I see on my feed. Now, LinkedIn is a little bit different because they use the topics that you're interested in, they use the people you're connected to, and then also they determine the type of content that you'll most likely engage with. LinkedIn is all about the community. While it is considered a professional platform, keep in mind that the most important thing on this platform is the community. They want you to start a conversation with your connections. They want you to be a thought leader within your industry. They want the engagement on your account. So, like we say all the time, social. Engage with your people and talk with them. Now, another thing before we talk about how to construct your posts, how to create posts and stuff, is we need to discuss your profile. Whether it's your business profile or your personal profile, it is so important that you take the time, go through your profile, complete it in its entirety, and make sure that the content within your profile is keyword rich, it's clear, and it's using language that either the industry you're in and you want to stay in is using, or it's your ideal customer, or it's the industry that you're trying to break into. So, you have to make sure that you get your profile done, and then now we're going to start talking about our posts. So here are some tips to help you work with the algorithm, and then also some tips to help increase engagement on your posts. First up, when you create a post, LinkedIn automatically puts it into one of three categories. The first category is spam. It's super low quality, tons of grammar errors, tons of spelling errors. You might have multiple links. You might have 5,000 hashtags. You could tag 47 people that are super irrelevant to the post just as a way to try and drum up engagement. Stay away from that stuff. Don't do it. It's not going to be good. It's not going to help you. You're going to go into LinkedIn purgatory and your stuff's going to sit. And worse, your future stuff that maybe is more valuable and more relevant would still sit because you're telling the LinkedIn algorithm that your account is spammy. So we have that. Stay away from hashtags that are like, hashtag desperate, hashtag buy me, whatever it is that identifies as spam that you're trying to solicit to people. Okay, so spam posts, stay away from them. A low quality post is a post that might not necessarily work with the community guidelines and standards of what LinkedIn has created. Maybe you're not creating an engaging post. Maybe you're saying, here are 3 ways for you to crush it on social. Be consistent, actually post, and like people. Like, kind of boring, right? So when you're creating posts with LinkedIn, what they want you to do is they want you to create conversation. So stay away from those type of posts, and you'll see that, like, you might unintentionally create a post like that, but if you look at the analytics within LinkedIn, you'll be able to see what they're deeming as low quality posts. All right, here's the Map Daddy, the big time, the thing you want to focus on, and that is your high quality post. So your posts are keyword rich. They stick to one topic. You can have 3 to 4 points on that one topic within that post, but stick to one topic. They're keyword rich. You have really good writing. You're asking questions. You use no more than 5 hashtags. You might want to consider using a branded hashtag or 2 in there as well. And you're only tagging relevant people. And the most important thing is your post is inviting a conversation. You're asking people to share their thoughts on the content that you're talking about. So I have full confidence that you know exactly what you're doing and you're creating those high quality posts. Now, you click send, right? Now, this next hour, is the most critical time for your LinkedIn post. What LinkedIn is going to do is you click post and it's going to slightly dabble and trickle your content out to the people within your audience. They are looking for really good engagement within that first hour. What am I talking about? They want people to comment. They want people to like. They want people to repost. They want people to repost with their thoughts. They want people to tag other people in. LinkedIn has this kind of unofficial point system, and the biggest thing you want people to do on your post is to comment. That gives you the most points, and your points determines if it goes out to more people. So your points in range of most important to least important. A comment is most important. Then it goes to a repost, and then it goes to just a like. A like is like, consider like 1 point. A comment is like 12 points. So if you're looking at that, if you're kind of a numbers person, the goal is to get people to comment on your post. Now, you have that. You've got people to comment on it. You've got people to be like, hey, this is great information. Next thing you want to do is comment back. So easy, so easy. And then it's telling LinkedIn that it is really valuable, and it spreads it into even more people's feeds. Now, how do you know what time to post so your people are going to actually comment and engage with your post within that first hour? Well, you can look at a third-party app like the Brand Yourself Cloud, and they give you the optimal times. Or you can use Richard Bliss, a LinkedIn expert, recommends. And he recommends posting 5 days a week, once per day, going back and commenting a few times per day, but between the hours of 7:30 and 9:30 a.m. in your time zone. So take that into consideration. If you don't work with a third-party app, if you're scheduling stuff directed in your LinkedIn profile, and if you're trying to figure this out, either look at the optimal times on your scheduling app or just take the standard 7:30 to 9:30. So when LinkedIn sprinkles your posts out to people, what they're going to do is they're going to sprinkle it out to your first connection. Your first connection is somebody who you work with or you may have worked with in the past and you engage with on a consistent basis. So from there, when your post is doing really well and LinkedIn's like, oh, we gotta sprinkle this out a little bit more, that then may be when it goes into your second, third, or your broader first connection. Now, when you are sitting down and you're like, what type of topics do I want to talk about? Make sure the topics are relevant and what your audience wants. How do you do that? You have to take the time and know who your ideal audience is. We discuss this so much. And if you don't know who your audience is, maybe connect with somebody like a brand strategist and see if they can help you hash that out and help you identify who you should be talking to and the type of content you should be creating. Tammy Enfield with Brand Yourself Consulting is a fantastic strategist, and she is more than happy to help you. If you are interested, head on over to our website, and there is a schedule button right there, and you can schedule your time with Tammy. All right, now you know the topic that you're going to talk about, and now you're like, what type of post should I do? Should I do a video? Should I do a picture? Should I do text only? Should I share a link? What is it? Here are the best practices that are, as of right now, on LinkedIn, and we are actually kind of shocked by it. Richard Bliss is recommending stay away from video. Do I personally think you stop using video altogether? No. But maybe when you're posting your videos, look at the engagement and look at the impressions that you're receiving on those videos. If you're noticing that they're lower, then maybe that's your idea that video might not be the best type of post for this platform, and you utilize other types of posts. Other types of posts include images of yourself do really great. You don't feel like you have to have like a brand photo shoot of just you, and every single picture that you post is of you sitting in a chair, this way, that way, whatever. You could do speaking gigs. Maybe you own a restaurant or you own a retail space, and it could be you working with customers. It could be you at a register. It could be you holding up some new product, anything like that. So get creative with it and know that you don't always have to have a photographer super as well. You can do some of this stuff on your own with your iPhone even, or a really great camera that you already own. Okay, so here's another thing. Posts that have an image do twice as well as posts with just text. Keep that in mind. Always have an image. Stock photos don't do nearly as well as a photo that you are taking within your space, within, if it's a photo of you or whatever it is. So keep that in mind. Video doesn't do the best. Infographics don't do well unless the caption within the infographic is super engaging and that's where you need to hone in on starting that conversation. Statistic posts do well if your caption is written right. So keep that in mind. Everybody loves their numbers, but you've got to figure out how to tie that caption post to something that actually matters and something that your audience is going to actually comment on. The type of post that you do want to stay away from is a post that has a link direct in your actual caption. The reason is because LinkedIn hates it. They do not like this at all when you pull people away from their platform. So let's say you created a video just like this one and you shared it to YouTube and you're like, this is so banging. I have to share it with my people on LinkedIn. What they recommend is doing an image, having a really great caption, and within the caption saying, a link to this video is in the comment section, and then have it be your first comment. This is a strategy that you can use if you don't want to upload the video direct to the LinkedIn platform. What I can tell you is if you are doing that, you have to be super clear to your audience and make sure they actually click the link that's in the comment, because you may run the risk of somebody just pushing through it and moving past it and not actually clicking on it. So TBD on if that will be forever a best practice, but from right now, or as of right now, that is what Richard Bliss is talking about and recommending. And finally, I want to talk to you literally about how to construct a post. You want to make it have a lot of white space. What do I mean by that? I mean, instead of having one really long text box of everything you're going to say, make sure you break it up into various paragraphs. Paragraph on social media? What I'm talking about is you have 2 to 3 lines and then some space. 2 to 3 lines and then some space. You can have a long post, but make it easy to read for your audience. I hope you found this information helpful. And as always, we cannot stress this enough. If you are overwhelmed and don't even know where to begin and just need some help figuring out what to do on socials, let us know. We have some fantastic products or the opportunity for a strategy call to help you be able to create content that actually means something. Check us out at the link below, and we hope you have a great day. We'll see you soon.